Day, and mine is to give the Republic on the state of the strike that is going on in various county governments and the national government as of today, the 13th February 2019. And this is the state. On 4th February 2019, strike action began in the following county governments: 1 West Pokot, 2 Kisumu, 3 Kisii, 4 Taita Taveta, 5 Trans Nzoia, 6 Elgeyo Marakwet, 7 Wajir. On 6 February 2019, the strike commenced in the following county governments: 1 Homa Bay, 2 Marsabit. On 11th February, which was this week, the strike commenced at the Ministry of Health, which include Mathare Mental Hospital, Spinal Injury Hospital, Blood Bank, and Port Health. Then we have Samburu County Government, Kirinyaga, and Embu. So in total, we have 12 county governments plus 1 national government, bringing 13 employers within the public service where the strike is ongoing. On Monday, next week, we have the following county governments which will begin the strike: 1 Murang'a, 2 Tana River, 3 Nakuru, 4 Siaya, 5 Kakamega, 6 Narok, 7 Makueni, 8 Bomet, and 9 Busia. On 19th February, which I think will be on Tuesday, Uasin Gishu will begin the strike. And on 20th March, which will be 2019, Isiolo County Government will begin the strike. We have the following county governments where the strike has been suspended: 1 Mandera, 2 Tharaka-Nithi, 3 Nyandarua, 6 Kitui. And Kitui was suspended because Kitui received a court order. They served on us a court order, and as a law-abiding citizen, and a court order has been issued to us by an employer, properly constituted by the law and the Constitution of Kenya. We suspended the strike in Kitui, and as I'm speaking now, the strike in Kitui has been called off today. The strike in Kitui has been called off today. Letters have been dispatched. Our members will advise me on what will be the next course of action in Kitui. Kiambu, the strike was suspended on 4th, and Garissa, it was also suspended on 8th in Garissa. Counties that have paid the allowances as was agreed and executed by the 2 levels of government are 1 Migori, 2 Machakos, 3 Kwale, 4 Nairobi, 5 Mombasa, 6 Vihiga. Counties where the strike had begun, but it has been called off. Counties where the strike has been called off, not it has begun. 1, we have called off the strike for Mombasa after the effecting of the payment, Vihiga, Nairobi, and Kwale. You remember Migori, Machakos had paid without them receiving a strike notice. We have 1 county where the branch officials had an agreement with their employer in Nyeri, and they called off the strike on their own, and that is Nyeri. Counties that have not received any strike notice, owing to the commitment they made with our members that they will effect the payment, and we are waiting at the end of this month. If they don't effect the payment, they will be receiving their strike notices. 1, Baringo, 2, Laikipia, 3, Meru, 4, Bungoma, 5, Nyamira, 6, Kajiado, 7, Kericho, 8, Kilifi, 9, Lamu, 10, Nandi, and 11, Turkana. That is the state of the ongoing nurses strike in our 13 employers, both in the national government and the county governments. We want to urge our members to remain firm, fight for their rights, because the Constitution of the people of Kenya under Article 41 provides that every worker has the right to go on strike, and the strike is properly protected. If there is anything otherwise, we shall advise our members properly. As I have told you, Kitui County Government, Kitui Public Service Board, to be very specific, Kitui Public Service Board received a court order suspending the strike, and we went ahead and suspended that strike because we must respect court orders. That is the only court order we have, and we have respected that. Thank you very much. I will allow my... Taita Taveta is still on strike. I did not read Taita Taveta. Unless those who... No. They were not given any orders, and we have not received any for Taita Taveta. Yeah, and to the point that we are dealing with our specific individualized employers as advised by SRC and the Council of Governors. So if there is an agreement that's going to be reached by our union and our employers, remember before I said I have given the powers to negotiate to my branch officials. And therefore, it's the branch officials who shall advise me that now the General Secretary, we have entered into an agreement with our employer, and we have decided that we should call off the strike or suspend the strike. Or we have decided that we will suspend the strike or call off the strike owing to the following reasons, where they have not agreed with the employer, because they can decide on their own to say, let us suspend the strike. And if for any reason, one of the reasons they are giving is that the president has said, and they bring that to me, I will have no option but to suspend or call off the strike, because I am not the one who goes on strike. It is them who goes on strike. So if they advise me and tell me, according to what the president has said, we, the county government, remember there is no national strike. We have never given a nationwide strike. What we have is individualized strike notices issued to the employers of nurses that we represent. And so if Nyamira, Kisii, for example, today, they sit down and decide that the strike, we want to ask the General Secretary to call off the strike or suspend the strike, and they enlist the reason, as maybe the president has said, as you are saying, I will have no option but to do what the members have asked me to do. That's what I'm saying. They are the ones who asked me to call the strike. They are the ones who will give me the direction, because they are the ones I have given the powers to negotiate with their specific employers.
So what I see as
you are who and from which media house?
My name is Angela from.
Oh, yes.
So as it stands, does it mean that those counties who haven't called on the strike, they are still on strike?
I gave you the brief, or you didn't hear.
So they are still on strike?
I gave you the brief. That is the position. I gave you the brief. The strike is ongoing. I have read 13 employers. Strike is on. Nothing has changed. There are others who are beginning on Monday. I said that. There are others beginning on Tuesday next week. I said that. Yes. Any other question?
My name is Brenda from NCV.
Then we will go to our gentleman. Brenda, yes?
Yes, I have two questions. One, just in very clear terms, what will it take for you or your members to call off the strike? And secondly, the sessions based on the training, on how the presidency and from the county government, they put together a unified front, giving you a list of directives that your members have to follow. Amongst them will be, if you don't go back to work on Friday, first the sack. Cognizant of this directive, what is your statement in regards to that?
I already gave the statement in the state of the strike. I have no answer to the president. I will only have an answer to the employers within government.
Council of Governors were there.
Council of Governors, they're not employers. Council of Governors are not employers. The employers are the county public service boards. And the Council of Governors, no governor has the power to hire anybody, apart from the CCs and the chief officers. The rest are hired by the county public service board. And even those CCs and COCs have to go through vetting, through the county assembly. So as far as we are concerned, we want the county public service boards to be left to do their work. I know the governors have taken over the work of the county public service boards. And we are saying, let the county public service boards do their work. Why are we seeing governors talking, center, left, right, as if they're no count public service boards? Thank you. Union is not incompetent. Tutaswakana kwa maji, kwa baharini, wapi yote tutaswakana. Hata kule kotini tutaswakana. We are able and capable to defend our members, unless you are telling us Kenya has become a banana republic. Kenya is not a banana republic. You can breathe fire, even you the way you want, yourselves, but I can tell you, it will boil back to the law. If you say Panyako has disobeyed a particular law, contempt is there. Chukua mimi, funga mimi. But you cannot say, I will sack you because Panyako has disobeyed a law. There is no nurse who issued a strike notice. I am the one who issued the strike notice. And if there is anybody to be taken, you know, the directive, if any, from our employers, I've said I'm not under the president. The directive will come to me. Account public support should write to me and tell me, call off the strike for count A, B. If you don't do that, I will sack your employees. That is how it's supposed to be. Anything out of that, we are politicizing the issues of workers, we are politicizing health, and we must ensure that that thin line between politics and health must be maintained. When we are doing politics for the interest of health, and when we are doing politics to sabotage health, that line must be drawn clearly. I will not respond to the president because I don't want to politicize these issues.